everybody, my name is Zen and welcome to my first impressions for Startup Panic, a game published by Tiny Build and is similar to something like Game Dev Tycoon, which is a simulation game, in this case where we're starting a startup company. And I love these kind of little games where you're simulating like a basic thing. Like in Game Dev Tycoon, it was you're a game dev studio, a startup game dev studio, and you slowly work your way up. And I think they're a lot of fun, although these kind of like small simulation games, plenty of people have issues with because they're not deep enough. Other people like me like it because it's just deep enough where you don't have to get super in the weeds of all the sim stuff going on. So we're gonna go ahead and start a game. Let's do let's just do this correctly. Actually, you know what? Let's do a female, sure. And we're gonna name it the I don't know. I'm blanking on names. I had a good name like a moment ago. Let's do the guild. How about that? Let's just do that. Home base, Australia. Ooh. Now we're gonna do US East because that's normal for me, and we'll put it on normal. I'm very excited to see what exactly is here. Okay. This reminds me of the intro to Stardew Valley. I want those features done by tomorrow morning. Looks like you'll be pulling another all-nighter. Like that guy rolling on the ground. My neighbors think I've been kidnapped. Oh, I quit. Ooh, wow, that's ominous. I'm already in. That's fun. Like I said, it's just like Stardew Valley. If you've never played Stardew Valley, that's a game that everybody should play. All right. So, aren't we adorable? Hi there. I'm happy to see you. Okay, can we speed that? Oh, it's Clippy. Where'd Clippy come from? I know you probably recognize me from my previous work, but hey, there's no harm in doing an introduction. I do need to mention that these are my literal first impressions. I've not seen anything on this game other than the like basic trailer and all that stuff. And what drew me to it was I was like, oh, it's like Game Dev Tycoon. But this I'm in. It's got Clippy. If he annoys you throughout the game, that would be even better. My name is Snip, James Snip. These past few years, I've been working for a big, shiny corporate company. And now they've replaced me with a younger, brighter, sexier female named Wait, it's probably best not to mention her name. So Cortana, it's funny. Anyway, now I'm working freelance, helping new startups achieve their dreams. This is my kind of humor, where it's like, you know, deep tech humor. Anyways, now I'm working freelance, helping new startups achieve their dreams. How much do I have to pay you? Is there any way I can get rid of you? Nah, how much do I have to pay you? I've missed you, Clippy. Look, with Microsoft's recent, I say recent, but if you're watching this in the future, then it's not recent at all, and you've already heard all about this. Acquisition of Activision Blizzard. We need like a big Smash Bros. Game where it's got like Master Chief and Doom Guy and, you know, like Thrall from Warcraft and I don't know, maybe Diablo and stuff like that. And then Clippy. I think Clippy needs to be in there. That'd be funny. It is in my principles that I don't take a penny from my clients, even though coffee now and then would be great. I have an agreement with the game developers stating that I will provide a free service for startups in exchange for a place in the game. Now you have chosen a name for your startup, but a name alone won't make people use your app. You need to develop a feature to attract people to your app. Click Feature button in the top left panel. Okay, so we're going to click on the feature, creating a new feature, open the projects menu and select new feature. Okay, boom, feature. Choose a feature to develop. Complex features may require more employees. So our feature has a landing page. Landing page is a website page where your visitors arrive and learns about your product. Yep, cool. Recommended stats too. The development cost for a landing page, $600. That's about right. Maybe actually that's fairly low. Income per 1K users, not bad. That's actually, you know, it's pretty decent money right there. Maintenance per 1K users. Gotcha. Estimated development time, 18 days. 18 days for a landing page. Oh my goodness. They need to get way better at this. Choose your employees. Employees do the best work when they have high motivation. All right, Jimmy, get in here. Pay attention to recommended number of employees. Working with fewer than recommended leads to poor work. Adding more than recommended leads to longer development time. Well, I wonder why is that? Well, adding more than recommended leads to a longer development time. I suppose that is because they get in each other's way. All right, so, okay, yeah, we're going to do me. So I'm going to do this. This is a tech. Oh, these are my stats. Tech, usability, aesthetic, marketing, and motivation. My motivation is 100. Required stats 2. Does it say what exactly? Oh, 2 in marketing. I assume that that's what the green is for, or not. It could also not be. Not very clear. Choose priority for this feature. Set your priorities for the new feature. Read the feature's description to help you decide. So the description is the landing page. Landing page is a website where your visitors arrive, learns about your product in the face of your startup. So it will need. It is the face of your startup, so it will need aesthetic skill. Execute it well, and it could be. Oh, I see what it's talking about. This is where it shows the skill. And it could be love at first sight for users, even if, man, this music is jamming. Gotta love it. Yeah, okay. Even if someone eventually files for a divorce, execute it poorly and your startup's face will have lots of pimples that scare visitors away before they try your product. So we're gonna put like priority into like 60% aesthetic, right? Usability 20, tech 10. So I can actually probably put the usability up to like 30. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what that does. Okay, create a landing page objective. Click here to show your current objective. Okay, it says completing objectives will give you a reward. Some objectives will unlock a new feature in the game. So this will give a company trait. Okay. That's cool. And I can see completed and ongoing. Right. Is this me doing it? Is this working on? Okay. Working on development. Yeah, there we go. Sitting at the computer, thinking it up, making that landing page. It's taking me what did it say? Like 18 days? Is that what it said? That's ridiculous. I like all my IKEA furniture, like the IKEA shelves. Actually, that's probably about it. I don't have any other, I mean, maybe like or IKEA floating shelves. Yeah, that's, we're going to have to upgrade this space. This is bad. I like these kind of games because you start out and you're like, I got nothing. It's just, this is my life. This, you know, you start in like a basement in some games, or you start in, you know, your room, because that's what a lot of this stuff begins in. And then you slowly like work up, and then you have an office with a bunch of employees. It's fun. I like that a lot. So overall score, 9.3. You see, I'm good at this kind of thing. I already read that. So overall score 9.3. Income 11.43 per 1,000 users. Maintenance 8.57 per 1,000 users. So does that actually give us an actual like estimate of what it would be total? And is there going to be other maintenance costs? We don't know. I think it's not that deep, and I think we just need to read it as it is. Trait point +2. That's nice. Company status, gaming, social media, chat, and video. Current 1.1 rather. Feature review. Easier to use than a spoon. Everything in the right place and clearly labeled. A 5-year-old could show a 3-year-old how to work it. I like this. This is fun. Oh, that's a cool little objective complete thing. Company trait unlocked. Confirm. All right, what's my company trait? Company traits unlocked. Develop a feature and get points that can be redeemed for a company trait. You can start redeeming your points by accessing the company trait option in the left menu. Building a feature with a high score will earn you points to spend on company traits. Each feature can grant you up to 2 trait points. The higher the score, the more points you'll earn. Okay. Choose the trait that will give you the most advantage. The trait cost will increase every time you redeem a trait. Okay, so office, employees, and development. So the offices go green. It's just a word we throw around to get employees to save electricity and reduce the operational costs. Office rent -5%, cost 1. So I have 2 points. Do points up, points do progressively go up in cost. Pre-loved, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Furniture cost minus 10%, cost 1. And then hire the team for the mission unimpossible to operate a spying tech used by your competitors. Research development cost minus 20%. That sounds amazing. So our current bonus is minus 20%. Then we get other ones here. I think I'm going to look at the other ones to determine mass hypnotize to reduce employee salary. That seems exploitative. Training membership, sleep is for the week, training duration, open source software, future development costs, contract work reward. Okay. I kind of feel like let's reduce the amount of money that we're spending on rent. I think that's pretty ideal. Okay. So we got that. Spend a point on company trait. Objective complete. Reward $500. Man, I wish I could get $500 from just completing, like putting a perk point in. That'd be nice. I play a lot of RPGs. I'd have a lot of money. Millions of dollars. Congratulations. You've made your first feature. It's just the landing page, but it's the front page of your startup. You won't get many users just by creating a landing page. Try making other features as well, so target users will want to come to your website. Oh, and one more thing. Do note that some features will bring more income than others. Always try to develop those kinds of features first. Create 4 new features for your startup. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to project. Go to feature. Let us get a register. Users will be able to register and log into your site by filling out information like name, email, password, favorite food, thoughts about dubstep, birthmark locations, etc. And I'll steal all their information and sell it to other companies. Casual stuff. Your usability skill will be useful here. Cool. So, marketing, aesthetic, usability. My usability score is at 2. So let's go ahead and click on that. I like that there's a recommend me button that you could do. Let's hit continue. So it says usability will be useful here. So because this is a register, usability needs to be high, like 70%. The tech, not so high. Aesthetic, you got to make it at least functional, but the usability needs to work. So we'll go ahead and develop that. Just like all of these other games, you do have a fast forward button here, so you could speed up time quite a bit, which is nifty, so you're not just sitting here staring at a bar. One thing I will mention is that this hits a little close to home. I recently started my own little small business, 3D printing miniatures and offering painting services through Etsy. If you're interested in stuff like that, this is, just because this all feels very close to home of like, oh, you need to make sure you've got this stupid feature and this thing going on, and make sure that you have all these stats that are being tracked, so you know like how best to promote your stuff to other people. All of that weird stuff that goes on. Then head to Etsy and just search with one word, Beholder Tabletop. Also put a link in the description because it makes it way easier to do that. So we got a 9.4 on this. You know what? I feel like I'm good at this game. Or is that just this game being well designed to make you feel like you are good at the game? It's one of those funny things. It's like in Game Dev Tycoon. If you generally know what things work in video games, you can kind of create like a very average game. But there are some things in that game, and it may have been updated since the last time this was the case, but if you're really clever with certain combinations of like game types and features and whatnot, you can get extremely good like review scores on these games because you're playing the background system a lot. Easier to use than a spoon, blah, blah, blah. Good. Guess who? Andrew. How have you been? The last time I saw you, you were at the graduation party. Who's Andrew? I'm great. I'm working for the big company Inc. now. That's great. Congratulations. What can I do for you? My company needs a system analyst, and I remember you were the best analyst in the class. I have a feeling that this is like a side hustle, so yeah, let's go ahead and accept it. I'm interested. Count me in. Great. Send me your CV, even if it's just for formality's sake. You could start work by Monday. Whatever. office. Can I get, do I have trait points here? I do have 2 current points that I can spend. Contract work reward. Well, it looks like I'm about to get contract work. So I could boost that by 10%. And I think that that is a good idea. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go to our project feature. Let us get text ads. Yeah, text ad is a form of marketing communication that advertisers can use to promote their product or service using simple text. Advertisers will pay for space on websites/apps to promote their products, most likely in banners next to cat pictures. Aren't they the cutest? No? Then make it cute with your aesthetic and usability skills. So it's telling me, hey, use aesthetic and usability. I'm going to go ahead and click on me. We're going to hit continue. My motivation's starting to go down. Now, I think aesthetic and usability, I think aesthetic's going to need to be pretty high because it is an ad and the aesthetic is important there. So we're going to go ahead and do, actually, let's do 65, 25, and 10. Yeah. I probably don't need to put any tech into it, but just to make sure that it works, you know, you want a little bit, right? I'm liking this. I think this is a really cool little game. Oh, am I going into the, oh, congratulations. Now you've worked on a big game company, Inc. Sometimes you wonder if you choose the right decision. Ah, crap. That's good. I like that. Can I, is it going to really make me start all over? Continue. Okay, guess who? Yeah, okay, good. I'm glad that it doesn't, because that would be sad. Refuse. I don't want to work for you, man. I don't want to. No, I don't care about you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Get out of here. That's all I gotta say. Let's go back home. I don't need that. All right, project feature. Let's get this text ad started up. That is really funny, actually. I do appreciate it. What do we have? We had tech at 10, usability at 25, and aesthetic at 65. Actually, I think I put tech at 5. I'm gonna put aesthetic at 70. Yeah. Let's hope this works. Yeah, I'm enjoying this quite a lot. Employee list. Okay, so we got me. I can look at it. Feel like I'm living in a game. Don't we all? This employee doesn't have any traits. Oh, I'm at 2,700 cash though. Company. I can look at my company profile. Increase your company value by creating more features or revising the increasing their score. Okay, I like our scores so far, so I feel pretty happy about that. We got settings. We can look at our project. There's a couple locked things here. Actually, there's a lot of locked things. Is this going to keep going in the background? It's at what, 39, 40. So can I go to 49? Okay, so can I go over here and be like, all right, what do we got? I didn't put this point in. So, oh, that wasn't contract reward. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm glad I did that because I want to figure out some other things here. Let's get some furniture cost reduction. Sure. I probably should have put it in the other red one over there. We have 4 users. I'm so proud of our little company. Let's go ahead and speed up time. And I just realized that we have a time passing thing. Man, this actually really makes me want to play Stardew Valley. All right, what's our overall score? 6.9. It works, guys. Load it up. It works just long enough for it to crash. Unfortunately, load it up again, and it tries to shave 2 seconds off its previous crash time. Maybe I need to up the usability of that a bit. Maybe I do. Now that you've started your own business, you have to pay the monthly bill. You'll be charged $200 per month. I see you've created text ads feature. Great job. Hopefully you will make some money when users start coming in. You only have a few users coming to your website right now, so you need to do contract work to pay for the cost of feature development. Choose the contract work project you think you'll complete with a high score. When clients are satisfied with your work, your company's rating will go up. In turn, this will attract better clients. When clients are disappointed with your work, your company's rating will go down and your team's morale will follow suit. Congratulations, you've unlocked the contract work option. Contract work is the quickest way to get quick cash before your startup is mature enough. Just make sure you pay attention to the job description and the number of recommended employees. That's actually a good tip. Find contract work. You could do contract work projects to get quick cash for your startup. Contract work projects will be updated periodically. So what does it want me to do? Create 4 new features. But I also have complete 1 successful contract job. Maybe we should do that. So recommended stats, 5s, 4s, 4s, 5s. Ugh, I don't feel like I'm built for this. Okay, so I'm gonna say no to that at the moment. And I cannot usability, aesthetic. Oh, I see. Okay, overall score. Interesting. So I could see the scores of everything there. It's kind of nice. Let's go ahead and make a profile page. Profile page is a visual display of personal data associated with a specific user. What are we making, like Facebook or something like this? On this page, users can share their name, profile pic, perfume preferences, favorite names for a ska band, credit card, social security number, along other basic personal data. It's very funny. Needs aesthetic skill to make this visually pleasing. Pleasing? Let's we got select me. We'll hit continue. Aesthetic. This is gonna be like 80% aesthetic. Yeah. 70% aesthetic. 20% usability. 10% tech. That's like really close to what I did last time, and it didn't work. So we'll hope it does this time. I should say that if you're enjoying this, or if you find this game fascinating, there'll be a link to it in the description where you can go straight to it. It'll also be in the comments. And on top of that, if you're enjoying this video and you want to help support the channel, you can become a channel member on YouTube by going down next to the subscribe button. You can hit that while you're down there too, and hit join to become a channel member. There's a bunch of different tiers, plus you get access to all sorts of cool emojis across usage on YouTube, which is really nice. Plus you get a badge next to your name. Let's see here. Overall score 8. That's not bad. I can dig that. Bad is too short a word for how awful this website is. Bad comes closer, but for accuracy, I'd reach for diabolical. Ugh. It's not going great, is it? But overall score 8. So I'm happy with the 8. I mean, what more can you want? We have one more feature that we need to make, and I think we should. Add friend profile page theme. I think, well, they're both the same cost. I think we should do add friends. So now, then we have a profile, and now we want to add friends. And then once you have friends, then we make a profile page theme. Or a theme shop, actually, can allow us to get more money. Let's do theme. We're going to do me. So I'll read that in just a moment. It says, some people like a blue background for their profile page. Others like bright green text on a orange background. And the guy who dresses up as Bat loves everything to be black and gray. Who can judge, right? I mean, if he's Batman. With this feature, users will be able to customize their profile page to fit their desires. Of course, aesthetic skill is important here. So I'm going to go like 60 aesthetic. Maybe like 25 usability, 15 tech. Well, we'll hope for that. I think having high aesthetic, but also making it very usable is going to be very important. And then I'm going to have to pick up an extra job here. Although this is going to give me $1,000 for completing this. I think this would be the right thing to do rather than going and doing a contract work for a little bit of money. I think this is the right thing to do at the moment. Get my stats up a little bit. You know how it is. Although we're going to see whether or not I'm doing well in this game. So far, though, I will say, like I said, I am enjoying this. This is definitely the kind of game that I would hang out and just play it like all day. 7.6, not bad, but not great. My options were writing this review or stifling a yawn. Bad choice. Wait, there's another yawn coming. That saves the day. Shame about the site. Ooh. Hey, we got a trait point, though. Objective complete. Give us that $1,000, please. Can we do... Oh, whoa, look at those stars. Users have really started joining your website. Oh, hey, we're at 268. That's pretty good. You've done a really good job. Never thought you'd make it. What do you mean? You never thought I would make it? Hush, It's not important. The important thing is keeping the users you already have. Getting a user to come and join a site is difficult, but persuading them to keep using your service will be exponentially more challenging. You must continue to expand your startup by developing new features. This will ensure users stick around. I would love to see how you grow your startup, but unfortunately, I have a date with another assistant. Oh no, I forgot her name. It's Siri or... Funny. What other trait would I get? Probably the contract reward, because I'm about to do that. Yeah. I think that's a perfect spot to be like, look, this game is actually quite good. I enjoy this a lot. If you enjoy it, like I said, there'll be a link in the description. Let me know what you think of this game. Is it something you would pick up and play? Is it not? It's totally my jam. I like these kind of games where it's like, part RPG because you're, leveling up and getting stats and spending your points and whatnot, and part simulation game. It's perfect for me. With all that being said, though, I shall see you all next time.